Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are beginning this video from going to Isili. I'm actually going to get a curtain and a few things that I needed. So I wanted a curtain for my kitchen because the curtain at the kitchen isn't so good. So I decided to make a different curtain, but at the size of a kitchen, the kitchen window. But this guy did not make the curtain as bad per my measurements. I was seated there. I could not tell whether it was short because I kept seeing him measuring. So I thought maybe he was still going as per the measurements. So here I'm at a store in Isili still buying rice and some spices, and I really got some good rice. I don't know the name. There's a name he called that rice, and when I came back, it was a very good rice. On my way back, I took some food. I was so hungry, and then here I have some things that I got from Kamkunji. These things, I never went to Kamkunji. Tina Lois does errands for people, and if you want somebody to do errands for you, her name is Tina Lois. She has a YouTube channel. If you want to reach out, you can find her on Instagram, still Tina Lois. So today she got me a few items. I got a pan. My pan has worn out. The inner part had really peeled off, and so I did not actually, I don't have a pan to make anything or pancake, so I thought of buying a new one. And she really got a good color for me. I never told her the color that I wanted. I love the handle. I really love the color of the pan. It's a very good color, let me just say it like that. And then I got the mugs. All my cups are broken. I don't have cups. I have like 3 cups. They are all broken. So I wanted to replace the broken cups. So I got these mugs and they are so cute. I got a dozen of them. And she really also chose a good color for me. Initially, we were to go for a different color, but the color wasn't available. So she chose these and I still love them. I do love them, actually. I do love them. Then the next thing that I got are these cute jars. I really love these jars. I just love them. I've always wanted to purchase them, but today is the day that I decided now I'm going to purchase them. And this is going to serve me well with rice. Yes, me, I can put rice there. I know people don't put rice there, but I'm going to put a rice there. It has a bamboo lid, and it really has a good grip. So when you just cover it, it's airtight and it's so good. You can put spaghetti there. I bought these jars to put oats inside, to put pasta, and also maybe with time I can add some, but I did not even have the things I'm even talking about. So I ended up using one for pasta, one for rice for the time being. Then she got these beautiful plates. They are so beautiful, I'm telling you. They are so big, they are light, they are not heavy, and the color and the flowers there, they are so beautiful. I did not even choose the color myself. She just chose the color for me, and I'm so happy that she chose this color. And the plates are so light and they are also so beautiful. I got a dozen of these plates and I'm already in love with those plates. The next thing that I got are these mats. They are kitchen mats, but these ones I never got through Tina Lois. These mats, I saw a shout out on Angel Ndegwa's channel, a lady called Wambo. She's based in Kamkunji. And then I went there and I got the mats from her. They are kitchen mats. They have a rubber behind here that is, when you put it down, it doesn't move. The carpet, the mat doesn't move actually. I really love it. And when it is cold, you can just step on them and you just feel like the cold doesn't even affect you. They're good. I love the color. I love the art there. It's a very beautiful mat. I just love it. Actually went there and I got it from there myself. So this is what I'm talking about. I brought the curtain. I put the curtain on the window. As you can see, that guy never did what I actually told him. He never even came close to whatever we agreed on. He just folded the curtain and gave me, like, and I don't know where my mind was, that I did not even look at the curtain and just see whether there is a mess. Now this curtain, just see where the height is reaching. The height is supposed to be here on the end of the tile, there where the tile starts. I hope you get me there. Sorry, but he ended up not making the height that we agreed. I was so mad. I felt so mad. And there across, it did not measure well, so the curtain is not even, it's not good. Okay, it might look good for now because maybe of the excitement that I had to have another curtain on my window, but I don't like it. It's so tiny. So yeah, the mats, I was just trying to put them back, and I really love them. They are so beautiful.
Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California.
I thrifted this mat and I love it. I just had to put it on this corridor on your way to the bathroom. I also thrifted this one at 300 shillings and I put it on the bedroom. This throw blanket, I got it from Steel Wambo. The pillows as well, even the pillowcases, there are two. There's another small one that I did not show you. I also got the hand towels from her. So I'm going to wash these utensils because you cannot keep utensils that are new because they are new and sealed, but they still have dust, so I have to wash them.
Take me back to the life that we once knew, when the walls weren't closing in like they are now. Cause it's been too many years since California. I wish I could get there, I don't know how. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in the same sky, when I'm on the other side.
I'm done washing them and I'm just going to let them dry, and then I'll figure out how to store them. Apparently, I don't have shelves or cabinets. I'm yet to make myself because the house doesn't have. So these are the towels that I was talking about. She sold me these two towels. Each was going at 150 and I got two, and already I really love them. So I put rice inside this one jar, and the other one I put spaghetti.
Started as a whisper, message from a new world I'd never known. Something about it felt like it'd been waiting my whole life. Is this home? I can hear each sound calling my name, and I feel angels around when I start to sing inside.
This is kienyeji chicken and it's been marinating in the fridge for 24 hours. Actually, I used fenugreek powder here. I used some curry powder. I used some turmeric, onions, garlic. I used both red and white onions. I used the ginger, paprika, cumin powder, some oil, and then also a little bit of lemon. Mixed the chicken very well and then covered it and let it sit in the fridge for 24 hours. So here I'm going to boil this minji, just using water and a little bit of salt. And then I have my mushroom here that I also want to make. I am going to wash the mushrooms because it's good to wash your mushrooms because they come with a lot of dirt. Don't skip this part of washing and go for wiping. It's not that hygienic, so I prefer washing them because they are covered. The water doesn't even go inside, so I prefer washing them like that. Some people say that if you wash mushrooms they lose the taste, but that is not the case. I normally wash and they still remain, they still retain the flavors of or rather the aroma of mushrooms. So I'm going to wash them and then cut them. I'm going to use them in my vegetable rice. I have bell peppers here. I'm going to wash. In your vegetable rice, please, if you have carrots, you can use. I did not have carrots, so I opted for bell peppers, green peas, some French beans, and also mushrooms.
I can hear it, I can hear it, oh, I can't stop the rush. Every note I touch, I can feel it saving me. Oh, tell me, can you hear this symphony?
Normally, I just shallow fry my mushrooms and then add some onion from the top. That is when I can be able to use them in vegetable rice. You cannot add your mushrooms on vegetable rice just the way they are. They will just make the rice soggy and they will not even taste good. So I have finished boiling the peas, and I'm going to put them to run them on cold water so that they don't stick to each other, or maybe they don't keep cooking. So I'm adding oil into my mushroom, and then I'm going to add some salt, and then I'll let them shallow fry for some time, and then I'm gonna add some onions.
Started as a whisper, message from a new world I'd never known. Something about it felt like it'd been waiting my whole life. Is this home? I can hear each sound calling my name, and I feel angels around when I start to sing, and suddenly it feels like heaven's not so far away. Tell me, can you hear the symphony? Panic, panic, I can't help but think that it's meant to be.
I'm going to boil the rice, and I'm going to use the same rice that I got from Isili. It doesn't stick together and I really loved it. It's so nice. It also has some aroma in it. So normally some people make their vegetable rice using leftover rice, but I did not have leftover rice, so I opted to make fresh rice. Then no, now on the other side, I want to make some chicken. I'm simply adding onions, and then I added tomatoes. I've added salt. I'm going to let them steam before I can put the chicken in. So here the rice is ready, and as you can see, it doesn't stick together, and it was cooked. So here I'm adding the leftover chard bell peppers that we did the other time while I was making the beef stew. I've added inside the tomatoes, and I've added the chicken. This chicken has been boiling for some time, and it's really cooked, and it has good aroma, good flavor. You know, when kienyeji chicken sleeps overnight, let me just use the word sleeps overnight, it gets some good taste. It really gets some good taste. So I've added the mixture of the vegetables that I want to use in making my vegetable rice. I've just fried the onions first, and then I added all the vegetables all together. So here I'm adding the broth from the chicken, and then I'm going to cover. The taste of that broth was so sweet. It was so yummy because it came from the chicken itself. It was not extra water from the other side. I did not add again any spice there. I just let it just cook like that. So I've added the rice. As you can see, the rice separates nicely. Always when you're making your vegetable rice, just look for rice that doesn't stick. The rice that sticks will just mess up your vegetable rice, and this came out so delicious. I added some fenugreek powder still on the rice, and also I added a pinch of curry powder on the same rice, and as you can see, the rice looks so yummy and it separates so nicely. So our chicken also is so ready, and it looks so delicious. I'm telling you, the stew is so yummy. The stew is so yummy. I really love kienyeji chicken. So after I'm done frying the rice, I'm going to add in the mushroom with all the oils and the juices that came out of the mushroom, and I mixed them together, and then now I serve. And that mushroom is so nice. If you have roasted cashew nuts, you can still throw inside there, but I would prefer making cashew nut rice on the different recipe instead of mixing them with the vegetable rice. And the food looks so yummy. I'm telling you, it was so delicious, and I did enjoy it. Know in the comment section how you do make your rice, your vegetable rice, what kind of vegetable you use, what you prefer using in your vegetable rice. Would you add mushroom into your vegetable rice? Me, I would add mushroom into my vegetable rice. I would also still add mushroom into my chicken, but on this day, I opted to have it on the vegetable rice itself. I'm telling you, this meal was so delicious. I love the colors of the chicken. It looks so nice and yummy. So the next thing I want to make here, this is a different day. It's the next day in the morning. So I made some fruit cake. Can I say, yeah, it's a fruit, it's dried fruit cake. So here I'm adding butter. I'm telling you, butter is so much different from Blue Band or Prestige. It has its own flavors, it has its own aroma, and I just love butter. I love using butter. The fact that you would still use margarine, but I will still choose butter. So here I'm trying to mash it because it was in the fridge and it was so hard for it to melt. But anyway, as I kept going, it melted because the weather was also not the weather was so hot, so the butter melted on its own. So I've whisked with the 2 eggs, and then here I'm adding 2 cups of self-raising flour, that is the one meant for making pancake. And then I'm going to mix well. Did I say I added sugar? I did add sugar, like half of that, the measurement of that cup. Can I call it a cup? Yes. And then I mixed. If you have vanilla essence, you can add. I did not have. Now, from the bottom, what is going to be on the bottom is a sprinkle of small sugar, a little, not small, a little bit of sugar, and then I'm adding in the dates. I'm going to align the dates down there, and then I'm going to sprinkle cardamom powder. That is the powder that had been grounded. So I'm going to add cardamom powder sprinkle. If you want, you can add another layer of sugar, but no, I only added cardamom powder. And that recipe, I'm telling you, I learned this recipe from years ago, so many years ago, from a friend. And I said, I've really missed that cake, and I wanted to just make it when I got the dates, and it was so yummy. So I'm putting one badge here, and the other one I'll use on the other side. Then I'm going to bake them.
Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California. Now the memories of us is all I have. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in this same sky, when I'm on the other side.
The cake is done and it looks so delicious. I'm telling you, anything baked with butter is always delicious. I love it. I love the aroma from the cardamom powder. It's so amazing. Just try using the dates. You can mix the dates with the cardamom and just mix inside the paste itself. It's still going to be amazing. I loved it. I love the butter. It was the cake turned out to be flaky and very soft. I took mine with strong tea. So if you've been able to watch me up to this point, thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Please share me out. Consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. To my new subscribers, thank you. To my returnees, thank you so much for the support and the love. And if you're watching me for the first time, please do consider subscribing. Until next time, thank you for being here. Bye, guys.